welcome back to my channel. Please subscribe, like and share this video. So it has been in a report that this year's iPhone may have in-screen, but according to a person familiar with Apple's work, the 2021 iPhone will be small, meaning it's going to carry the X, meaning it's going to be like the 6X, the 10X, meaning it's going to iterate, it's going to be smaller in charge. So the iPhone 12 lineup introduced last fall was particularly loaded with new features and design changes. But this particular coming iPhone, which is going to be introduced 2021, is not going to have any other changes, but rather going to have an import touch ID, and the charging port are going to retire, meaning they are not going to have any charging port for the new iPhone 13. While the iPhone 13 wouldn't have radically have new design, so the report does not describe the potential change of note that Apple is testing internally. The addition of an in-screen fingerprint reader. So in 2017, Apple introduced Face ID, facial recognition, right, authentication as an alternative for fingerprint reader. That is the Touch ID. So the Touch ID has been used in the previous years. So the first generation of the Face ID, you can remember in 2017, it was a bit less slower. So it subsequently got updated and brought up with a power, and most users came to accept and appreciate this new method. So, however, there have been reasons why Apple keep on changing and removing things. Firstly, it's when they take off something from the new phone, we're going to introduce one is they are going to justify it and see how it's going to work. So, because of this 2020 pandemic that came, a lot of people may have face masks on, and they may find it difficult to recognize their face. So they have to take off the masks before they could scan in their phone. So I think this may be some of these reasons why Apple is reintroducing the fingerprint, and the need of wear masks during pandemic has made this login in via face recognition far less attractive, even though Apple released a small update of its iPhones to make the process of circulating Face ID when wearing a mask a little snapper. Some competing Android phones already offer in-screen fingerprint readers. So Apple is going to also reintroduce the Touch ID, but this time around it's going to be in-screen. Getting to know of take off the charging port, meaning the charging ports are going to retire. How do you think about the new iPhone 13, which is not going to have a charging port, meaning it's going to be just like a wireless magnet MagSafe, right? So do you think how is it going to help? Do you think is the best way? Cost you, because definitely if they are going to take off this the charging port, it's going to take you some bucks to get yourself a charger for this new iPhone. As you can see in the iPhone 12, it didn't come with a charger. So finally, this change would herald the return of Touch ID to flagship iPhones. So in the current lineup, it's only present in the low-cost iPhone SE model. So Touch ID itself was introduced as an S update, the iPhone 5S. Yeah, during that time, it was introduced during iPhone 5S. That's when Touch ID was introduced. So thinking of iPhone 13, there's rumors going on. It may not be called iPhone 13. It may come with the name of X, the X model. And like the Face ID, it took iteration to improve Touch ID's efficiency, and after it was reintroduced. So guys, that's it for today. That's the report. iPhone may not have the charging port, and also they are going to introduce a screen Touch ID. So let me know your suggestions in the comment box. How do you feel about it? Right, okay, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share this video. Peace.